Hello everybody, hope you're doing well. I thought I'd do a little breakdown in a kind of a live play scenario, how I do Ring Hexathon, or, sorry, I should really kind of be more kind of specific on it, how I do the Hex-A-Ring final, or my top tips for it, especially because I see a lot of people making a lot of mistakes and as well kind of like not really kind of understanding the mode from a sweaty or kind of like improving or better player perspective. I'm not saying I'm a pro player, I'm not saying I'm a god tier player, I just get wins. Like I kind of like got a compilation coming out which kind of has like 9 wins in the space of an hour in this particular video, in this particular like game mode. But what I want to kind of like point out in this video is some things to look out for, things and plays that people do, and also kind of like how it's best to kind of like focus shifting. So I kind of treat the Hex-A-Ring in 2 parts. The first part is the starting off, the kind of jostling for position. So I normally kind of like get my camera like here. I have placements. I like to go to sides. So I would kind of jump, I'll jump, jump and jump, and I'll jump and I'll jump and I'll jump in a very slow fashion until I get to here. Then I'll be kind of like just going here and here like that, just lightly here, especially in this particular round because this is a special particular one. You'll see something of a bad habit, which I'm going to point out when we get into round 2. And I'll basically kind of say right now, the bad habit that players have is they go from side to side clearing off all the hexes. Yes, it's a strategy that people use. No great kind of problem with criticizing it, but you know, I know that players want to play in that kind of way. But here's the thing, you will mess up. How will you mess up? Well, what you're going to do by taking out all of those hexes, yes, you're taking out other people, but you also take out yourself. Because when that hexa rotates around, you're not going to be able to have any real estate to jump on, to jump to the side, to jump away, to then get yourself the win. So you need to slow it down. So let other people make the mistakes. Be kind of like a god tier player at this game. So again, same principle as before. I'm going to turn it to the side, and then we're going to like now focus on the slowing down or the slow part of the ring. So here we go. I'm slowing down. There's somebody as well. It's always important to like, look out for other people's strategies. Because somebody to our side here, this knight, is taking out things by going for a jump and a dive. In these qualifying rounds, I don't need to kind of like clutch up. Normally at this point, as things get a little bit, you know, more speedier with the ring, I'll then point the camera round. So I set aside for the slower parts of the hexa. Then it's all about focusing on the front. We're going to see that in the final in a second. But that was 0 effort there to get into this, and as I said, this is one of my favourite rounds, so it's kind of cool to kind of have this back as a permanent thing. Do watch out for grabbers, in particular when they try and slow you down on the last tile situation. As you know, there are 3 tiles, a blue, an amber, and then finally the red. When it gets on the red and people are grabbing you, you're going to have to get away from them, and that's the thing. There's other tips as well to kind of focus on, like real estate, looking out for where real estate goes round. And that's what I'll try and do. I'll try and talk you through what I'm doing when we're doing this particular final. And that will be trying to kind of look ahead. I don't tend to look to the side unless I'm going across. And especially I don't try to kind of like, you know, over focus on the forward until I kind of know there's plenty of real estate. Right, let's talk you through this. So disconnect, that happens. Now disconnects happen and I'm not bitter about it. We're just gonna try right now to kind of emulate that. But you know, this is what happens from time to time. So let's get into it, although it is kind of like having a hard time to connect. Hopefully this is fine. Okay. Right, I'll talk through the process again, what I'm trying to do as I'm trying to do it. And yeah, so I'm going to drop down, go to a side, or at least try to go to a side first and foremost. Going to go on the sideways angle first and foremost, kind of having a look what players are doing. Going to have people that are probably going to be taking out the a chunk of certain areas. So this guy I think is, well, I don't know. I'm kind of like, first of all, doing what I normally do, which is taking it slow and kind of like, again, just kind of taking it slow, breaking it down, kind of like to a slow point. There's 4 people already dropped. And then as the ring gets a little bit kind of like speedier, I'm then going to kind of like reprioritize, refocus. This dude's going to be, which I think just went to grab me then. I can't confirm that. I'm not going to, refocus in on that one. But yeah, now I'm going to go for more of a kind of a jump and forward method, changing my camera down each time and just going, again, slow, keeping it slow as much as possible. If you fall back like that, just push forward on your controller. Don't kind of like be concerned too much with trying to kind of jump around and flop, because doing this is normally better recovery than it would be to kind of jump out of those situations. You can do a jump and rotation if it helps you to slow down things, and it's up to you whether or not you want to like. Seem to be taking out 2 tiles at a time, but again, skip, jump, skip, jump, skip, jump, skip. Go a little bit forward if I want to in order to kind of calm myself down. And if I'm kind of going a bit slow, I'll kind of do that if I want to. But again, we want to kind of like, we want to get up with the pack. So we just go forward again, like this. I need to figure out what other people are. There's 6 of 8. Just had a quick look in the top right-hand corner. 1 person left. So again, this is down to stupidity from other players. Just slow, keep it slow, focus on you. He's coming across. He may be coming across to grab me. That's something to kind of like watch out for. I'm going to go for a little rotation here, just a little bit away, just in case. Again, focus on you. Watch out for the little slide. If you're going too fast, your guy will slide on the tile. So slow it back down again. He seems to be kind of like wanting to cut across me, so I'm going to come right across here. Oh, he went for a grab. Just diving and leaping can be quite effective for you. Look, he's trying to grab again. And there we go. Just as simple as that. Keep your composure. That's the other thing. Try and keep your composure as much as possible. If someone's coming to grab you, duck away, duck around, do stuff like that. That's the thing. You've got to get away from people. Find real estate as well. I know there's a lot of things to think about in that particular moment, but it will be well worth it. Try and go and look for that real estate. When I say real estate, I mean like available hexagons. Go from side to side and focus in on those areas. Look around, kind of make sure what other players are, and try to keep where it's yellow. With yellow, it's mellow. When it's red, you're dead. It's pretty much that. And remember, jump and dive, and just work on it. Keep on going to that game mode. The more you play it, the more you get better at it. And those are my top tips. Visually, which we've seen in this video, make sure to use your camera as much as possible when you're kind of trying to move around. Yeah, focus on moving forward. Focus on going to side when it's at the end, and watch out for grabbers as well. Hope this video helped. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this kind of live play how-to, and I'll see you in the next video whenever it be. Bye-bye.